Ever noticed that once you have a girlfriend, you have a bunch of bitches? Ever crossed your mind? Ever thought about that? You're lonely, you're by yourself, you're watching porn, you suck, you're a loser, nobody likes you, your family hates you. And then you get a girlfriend, some stupid woman is dumb enough to be with you, and all of a sudden they all seem dumb enough, like herd mentality, all the sheep appear, and you get a bunch more. It's the same with basically everything. Same with money, same with aura, same with status. It's the same with knowledge. And knowledge is the interesting thing, because I came to a conclusion today, and I'm here to share it with you. I'm basically your conduit into the upper class. You know, the high-level A-list, S-tier celebrities, the people who are the main characters of Earth. There's only 20 or so of us, Tate, Trump, Elon. You know, there's a few guys up here, and I'm the only one talking to you. You're welcome. The guy was telling me something here at this mansion in Beverly Hills, and he only knows that thing because he's a billionaire. And I'm not going to tell you who he is. I'm not going to tell you what he told me, but I am going to tell you he only knows it because he was rich, and I'm only here because I'm rich. And I realize people think you need to learn things to get rich. In fact, you need to get rich to learn things. You have it inverted. Money educates you. Money allows you to be around women, which teaches you how to deal with women. Money allows you to be around rich people, which teaches you social etiquette. Money allows you to go to new places, hostile territory, learn how to survive. Money educates you. Money teaches you things. You don't have to learn things for money. You need money so you can learn the things that matter. The things that you are taught in a classroom are never going to matter because they're taught to everybody. Logical conclusion of the fact that everybody knows it means it has no competitive advantage. If it is taught en masse to the normies, to the serfs, to the povs, then it has no value, does it? How can it have value? The value is when you're sitting around a pool in a mansion in Beverly Hills and you hear something that someone who made a lot of money only knows because he made a lot of money. And you're only there because you have a lot of money and now you have an advantage over them. Life is a snowball. And as the snowball rolls down the hill, you just collect more things, more knowledge, because you have enough money to be around the right people, and you use that knowledge to make more money. Before you know it, you got a knowledge snowball getting bigger. You got a wealth snowball getting bigger. You got a bitches snowball. They're all holding on to each other. They're all in a group. There's fucking fake titties and lips and lipstick everywhere. You know? You get a girlfriend, you got a bitch. This is how life works, gentlemen. You're sitting at home going, I need to learn stuff to make money. That's true, because you have to get the snowball started. But you only have to learn a little bit, because once the snowball starts, gravity does the rest. Then you use that money in the right way. You spend it in the right places. You get around other people who know things because they have money. Easy. That's why the war room is so powerful. You join, you're with a network of thousands of men who are ahead of you down the hill. Their snowball is bigger than yours, and they only know the things they know because of the size of their snowball. You only know things in life because of the size of your balls. You know? People always say to me, how'd you get away with that? Balls. How did you know if you call the judge corrupt, they won't put you in jail? I didn't know that. But now I look cool as fuck. Balls. But your girlfriend caught you cheating. She's still here. What? Balls. It's balls. It is what it is. You can kick my ass. I never said you couldn't. What I said is I'll still come at you again. It's who I am. It's who I've always been. I'm not the guy who always wins. I'm the guy who always tries. And if you try long enough, you win. Next time you get some money, you need to sit, instead of going, I'm going to take my girlfriend to the Maldives and take Instagram pictures holding hands. Instead of being gay, what you need to do is say, how can I spend this money in a way that will teach me something? And here's the beauty of it all. We only ever learn one way, gentlemen. There's only one way to learn things on this planet, because men, any type of man with any type of balls, has been instilled deep in his heart with a hubris. We can get in a fast car and drive like an idiot and almost crash 1,000 times, and we're never going to slow down until we hit that tree. We ignore all the warnings. We ignore all the close calls. We only learn a lesson the hardest possible fucking way. So what you need to do when you get some money is take a chance with it. Because if it works, life goes great. And if it doesn't work, you're going to learn a lesson. And you're going to actually learn. Because you're going to feel the sting. You're going to feel the pain. That's what it's about, gentlemen. That's what it's about. Make some money, take a chance, learn something. Money is your conduit to education. And if you do that enough times, 10 times, you blow up your net worth 10 times attempting different businesses, going different places, you do different crazy things. And across that, you've learned a whole bunch of lessons. You're in the war room. You've got war room soldiers beside you. You have no money, but now you know how things work. And once you know how things work, then the path to the top is easy. I know how the legal system works the hard way. There's no other way to know how these things work. There's no other way to understand how anything works. You're not going to understand how women work until she takes you to divorce court and takes all your fucking money. And then one day you're going to sit there and go, oh, that's how it works. Well, duh. And if you think back, you knew that. You knew that's what women were like with your girlfriend, but you ignored it because you didn't feel the sting of divorce. There wasn't enough pain. The judge didn't say, sell your house. You got to learn the hard way. It's fine. So do I. But we got balls. We keep trying. We keep coming. When you have money, you get to attempt things and survive the failure. Meaning, you get to learn things in a applied mechanic. I applied it, cause and effect. I see what works. I see what doesn't work. Money has been lost, but I have learned a lesson. Next time I spend money, I will keep this lesson in my mind. And eventually, you're just going to win. It's actually really easy to win because most people are not prepared to fail more than once or twice without being a fucking baby. Start crying, being depressed, saying they can't do it anymore, being sad, losing motivation, getting a boyfriend, going to the gay bar. It's really easy. Everyone else is giving up, bro. You don't have to be the hare. You can be the tortoise. Everyone else is quitting. One foot in front of the other. So now, because I have enough money to access the other people with money, I got a really interesting lesson about money, and I'm going to make more money than ever. But you don't get here without money. Money is your tool to educate.